my ID for so long, couch hopping, and I was like, man, I need to get it together. Like, I feel like I'm losing myself again. So I woke up, I was meeting a friend, and it was like 10 o'clock in the morning. We just finished shooting the night before, and I was so tired. And I just woke up, completely forgot that I was supposed to meet this person. And I was just scrambled and ended up leaving my wallet on the bench. Yeah, and I didn't realize, it was at like, by that time, we were at the park, it was probably like 12. I didn't realize that I lost it until like 6 p.m. So I was like, it's gone. I was like, I lost it. I lost my identity. Yeah, and my dignity a little bit. I just had to file, so I called my insurance company first, and then one of the people were nice enough to give me like a heads up about everything that I'm supposed to do. So you're supposed to go to the police station, file a report, then you have to fill out an application. Like, there's certain stuff you have to do for certain things, like Social Security, driver's license, and all that. But, you know, I learned, and you know, I had to make some phone calls, go visit some places. I still have to go to the DMV, which I'm not looking forward to, but it's gonna get done. So, gotta do what you gotta do. Off track. I felt hella off track. Like, I'm a spiritual person, so, and I've, like, not for nothing, okay, we're gonna start from the beginning because it's been a slow downward spiral, and I felt like I was hitting rock bottom with, like, just being irresponsible. I found out, like, my food stamps card information was stolen in the beginning of the year. Then I lost my driver's license, and then literally the week later, which was this past weekend, I lost my wallet. So I basically just like, I was just like paying attention, and like in the back of my head, I'm like, okay, I shouldn't do this because I don't keep track of certain things in terms of like people I surround myself with and places I go to. And then when I found out I lost my wallet, I was like, damn, I can't hang around this person either. Like, that's crazy. So it wasn't that I was blaming them. It was just being off track. Like, the signs of being off track spiritually are you typically lose stuff, plans get canceled, or you'll get lost, or something bad will happen. And that's just something I pay attention to. And I try not to read into it too much, but I can't help it. I really can't. You know, that's my protection. So this was pretty much the route that we took into the park. Again, it was at like 11 a.m., 12. You know, I'm also unemployed, so I woke up late that day. I usually wake up earlier, but I was tired. And yeah. I also feel like even if I did find it, it's so damaged now because it snowed literally the day after. I'm like, what are the odds, you know? It was somewhere over here. I forgot which bench we sat at. Let's see. It's gone. My wallet's gone. That's literally what I said when I realized that my wallet was gone. I was like, oh, that's gone. It's definitely gone. We like moved around. We were sitting over here and then we moved to the bleachers. Yeah. Nope. And I doubt anybody like stole it. They probably stole like my EBT or something thinking that there was money on it, but yeah. Oop. Somebody probably picked it up and was trying to find my ID and stuff, but I had already lost my driver's license. Oh my gosh. The snow is it's slush now, so I gotta be careful. Ice skating up here. I definitely don't see it. No, yeah. But everything's on its way, you know? And I really, like, I think literally today, I also haven't meditated in a while, and that can catch up to you. So, because life just be like, poof, 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 poof. And I was just like, do. So I had to like take today, I deleted Instagram and Twitter. I'm just keeping TikTok and YouTube as the apps on my phone. Yeah, and I'm gonna see how long I can do without, because it takes up a lot of time. A lot of my screen time is like mostly for Instagram and like deciding on what to post, and none of that matters right now. I need to focus on real life. Real life is, I want to say it used to be getting a job and, you know, going back to school. But even that kind of fell off track when I was trying to do both of those things. You know, I got a chemical burn at my most recent job. And then at school, I had to like file a report on the supervisor because they were just super negligent. They kept losing my applications. And it might just be the school. So I'm reevaluating that at this moment, and that's something I need to take time to do, seriously. Then outside of school and work, like I need to focus on what I've been planning, which is like building a brand for myself and, you know, trying to move out. I live with my dad, and I know he's getting old and tired, and he's tired of working in the city. So yeah, that's real life for me, and like taking care of my family and as a whole. I think I can do that. I can be present on social media, but still focus on myself. Like I have to balance those two, but I can't consume on social media all the time. I have to produce. So both literally and figuratively. So yeah. Branding myself is just creating the multiple outlets that I was gifted, and communicating in those universal languages to kind of like, my focus more so is to be an activist and make sure that certain parts of the world are heard. Yeah, that's my focus. I'm not too much driven on my appearances or like the melodies or trends or anything like that, but I believe in the cause and I feel like it's the truth. So if we face the truth, then we can embrace it, and then that'll be a benefit for me because that's my purpose. And then I also want to feed my family and the generations to come. So that's just like my idea of branding myself, like the constant motion of creating and networking and collaborating with people. Yeah, that's how I want to brand myself, and I'm not like I don't want to be limited to superficial means or like yeah. The metaverse is a made-up world. So it's a tool, but it's made up. And we self-identify with a lot of the stuff that's man-made. And that's why, you know, I feel like we have such a spark in plastic surgery and like just so much unnatural stuff. And people say, like, I was just watching a video, people say like to each its own a lot. And that's not something that we should create standards for ourselves and have self-respect on a sense of like knowing that if you're on a certain platform, like what you're branding, other people are paying attention to, and they also are identifying with that. So my do's and don'ts really is like oversharing. I don't want to overshare. I just want to show and to have fun. Like that's a do for sure. Definitely have fun. Don't like look for validation in other people. What else? And I'm an earth sign, so I like to just be outside in nature and like frolic in some grass every once in a while. I'm in the city, so I haven't been able to do that, and I've been feeling it heavy. So my thing is I try to go on adventures and look for parks and museums and places that provide that type of environment for me. So like definitely search for environments that you can get inspired by and get inspired in. Yeah. That's about it. I don't know. I think like, yeah, like just being aware of how you impact other people, like knowing your strengths and weaknesses and just keeping it pushing.